Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Nethermaze.
It's game 2 in the Nethermaze.
It's game 2, and this week I've had to get the card because I can never remember how to pronounce it. I've got Skittershanks Clawpack.
And I'm actually rocking the Harrow-Deep, represent the Harrow-Deep. The undead are back.
Yep.
So we sort of had a decision that we try and play each of the new Nethermaze warbands, but not against each other. But we're going to play the other new guys, new kids on the block, the Harrow-Deep. Harrow-Deep posse.
We figured everybody is going to be doing, you know, the Nethermaze duo fighting off against each other. So we thought, you know what, let's mix up a little bit.
We'll probably find everybody will think that, and everybody will do this combination. But we're going to bring our own inimitable, slightly useless,
clueless fumblings to it also.
So we are playing rivals.
Yes, almost goes without saying these days, but we are playing rivals.
Yeah.
We've drawn our cards. You dumped everything and repicked and shuffled back in, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a load of rubbish. And actually, it turns out all of these cards are rubbish. I don't know how you did so well in the last game.
I'm just awesome. That's all I can say. Spoilers, if you haven't watched the last game, do go check it out in the playlist with all of our other Harrow-Deep games.
Wasn't really a spoiler, it was crap. Anyway.
So we are all set up and it's ready to roll to see who gets to go first. I set up way before you, so it's time for you to roll first and see.
They were already deep into their cheese by the time I finished setting up. And it's not rude. It's not rude. I got a single.
I win. Right, I win there. So I think I will go first. So here we go, on to first turn. We're crashing on.
This just did. Pete's about to move the Skaven. The first time he's moved the Skaven in Underworlds for a very long time. This is a very exciting moment. We'll capture it. If only we could capture it on camera.
Very excited. Right. I've waited a long time for this.
And that's all we've got time for tonight. I'm really
sorry. So I'm going to move Snipe Padpaw first, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, squeaky noises.
Hello.
Squeaky noises. And he's going to attack bloke with a club there.
Not before I make a reaction. He's not.
Oh no!
I'm going to make a sudden lurch.
Oh, you get.
I'm going to lurch.
When does that happen though?
It's a reaction. It's during an enemy fighter's attack action.
Okay, so after I make an attack action, assuming I'm making an attack.
I don't know. Did you not charge?
I did.
So you probably are going to. It says during. So do you?
I'm assuming that's before I make the attack then. So
you can't. But you can't declare against him because he's not.
No, because he's not there. So I would declare my target, and then you would move him. I think is probably the best way to play that one.
Yeah.
Little unclear.
Although if it was move somebody away, you could choose somebody else. I don't know whether you can choose somebody else if somebody else arrives. Who knows? Possibly,
but I don't think I'll go for him anyway.
Okay.
I'm still going to go for the guy with the club who disappoints me in the last game. No spoilers. Do go check it out.
Flash.
Ah. He keeps missing all his dice. Do. Blump, 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 blump. Right.
Flash. So
he is using his sword and fighting claw. It's 3 swords and 2 damage. Good start. Good solid Skaven-y start there.
That's good Pete start.
But I will then use his smoke bombs, which is a reaction.
What?
Use this after this fighter's activation. If you do, stagger each enemy fighter adjacent to this fighter.
I made a mistake there.
Everybody staggered.
Wow, that's amazing.
Everybody staggered and falling around.
I'm glad I pushed into that.
You walked right into that one.
I did.
Well, lurched, but there you go.
I did.
However, that Skaven is a little bit trapped.
He's a little bit surrounded.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cast a spell in the power step.
Cast a spell on you.
I'm going to cast Necrotic Curse.
Oh dear.
Choose one enemy fighter within 4.
Yep.
Deal 1 damage to that fighter and stagger that fighter, then deal 1 damage to the caster, however. So it's not without...
Risky.
It's not without risk.
Risky for a biscuit.
It's just a 1... It's a 1 lightning.
Oh,
so he's taking 2 damage.
Oh dear, 2 damage. But I do take a damage as well, don't I, on Snipe?
Oh, brilliant.
Oh dear, oh dear. What a fantastic and terrible roll.
Yeah, that was brilliant. We very rarely see that. But now I'm going to use his in my, unless you've got any power cards.
Well, it's the power step now, and you've just done your thing, so it's over to me.
So unless you've got any, I'm going to make an activation, but you might have something.
I have nothing to do right now, no.
Okay, well then I'm going to use his ability.
Oh, so you're going to use his dance.
He's going to dance, so I'm going to pick attack, funnily enough. and every conductive minion is going to attack that Skaven. So I'm
going to start with Regulus.
Yeah, I'm going to start with Regulus because I actually want Regulus to do the business.
He's probably going to be the quickest out of the group.
Yeah.
And I've only got 2 wounds left anyway.
Yeah, 2 hammers.
Single and double assists.
Single and double assists.
And I do have double. I do get doubles because I am in a cover hex.
Oh, hammer crit!
So 1 single success. So I'm already dead because you've got a hammer. So
yeah. So
dead.
then that inspires the other 2.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so I get a glory for that.
Glory.
And I don't. No, I don't score any objectives though.
Okay. On to the power step. I'm going to play Misplaced Optimism. Choose an enemy leader in enemy territory. Push the chosen leader 2 hexes. Bonk, bonk. The flavour text on this card is Maybe They're Gone by Kraus the Cautious, in brackets, deceased.
Okay, I'm going to put. I'm going to add Crackling Field to Daedalus.
What's that do?
It is a reaction during an enemy fighter's range 1 or 2 attack action that target this fighter. After the deal damage step, deal 1 damage to the attacker, then break this card. You can use this reaction even if the fighter is out of action. So basically, when you kill Daedalus, I can do one damage back.
Onto my second go then. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to charge with Slink, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use his paired Weeping Blades. 3 swords, 2 damage. He does have Grievous, but
we don't need Grievous. You just need to land a success.
Just need some hits.
Yeah.
It was a crit.
Oh,
so it is also Grievous.
So I need a crit.
Yes.
Or it's game over.
Game over, man.
No.
That's the wrong dice.
Oh, well, I'll do it one more if you like. I can't because if I get one.
Oh.
No. So Daedalus is Daedalus.
Daedalus.
He's Daedalus.
So
Daedalus is Daedalus.
I get a glory for killing you. Everyone inspires. And I scored an objective as well. I've scored Killer Supreme. Score this immediately after a friendly fighter's successful attack with Grievous if the attack contained 1 or more crits. So I get a glory for that too.
I'm going to attempt to cast Powered Command. No, sorry, Prison of Grief. Prison of Grief basically is, I've got to get Swirl though, but then I can stagger you. Oh, it's a crit. So that's a success, isn't it?
So I am staggered.
Staggered, yeah. For my second activation, and my leader's already dead.
It's kind of what the Skaven want to do.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to charge with Markov. I'm going to attack your boss.
Markov.
2 hammers, Grievous.
Yep.
Oh, crit hammer!
He rolls hammers, does he?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
3 damage this will be if you don't get.
3?
Yeah, because he's Grievous.
Oh goodness me. Okay. My leader could be dead soon. Right? Okay, 2 dodge for me. I need a crit and a dodge. A crit and a double. So 2 damage.
Which 3 damage? It's Grievous.
3 because it's Grievous. Yes.
Yeah, which means I score this immediately after a fighter's attack action deals 3 or more damage. Direct strike.
Ah, but is that a minion?
It just says a friendly fighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nicely done.
So, yeah, nicely done. It was like a complete fluke.
Well,
but yeah, I'll take it.
Whatever works.
I'll take it.
Whatever works, basically. I'm going to put the Prehensile Tail upgrade and the Eshin Throwing Stars upgrade on Kin Whisper at the back here, which basically means that he can reroll 2 of his attack dice if he has 1 or more attack action upgrades.
Okay.
So he's got the stars. He already has a range 3 attack. The stars are a range 3 attack, but I'm giving it to him purely to give him the two re-rolls because he rolls 2 hammers.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
And on to my third go, and I'm going to charge with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
You attack him.
And I'm going to have a swing at Regulus there.
Regulus, okay.
So it's 2 hammers, and it does have Grievous.
Ooh.
A crit, and I'll reroll the double. A crit and a hammer.
So I can't do anything about that because he's got 1. Yeah, he's only got 1 shield.
So that's 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then I have a reaction after his attack. If it succeeds, I can give you a net counter.
Ooh.
And basically what that means is when you next make a move action, you will take 1 damage.
Oh, so that will kill him.
It will.
Is that this turn or just at all?
At the end of the round,
Okay.
clear all net counters.
Okay.
So there's a net counter for you.
Okay.
And then I might as well play this. I will play Sweep the Leg, which is choose 1 enemy fighter that is adjacent to 1 or more friendly fighters and stagger the chosen fighter. So I'll stagger Markov.
Okay. So for turn 3...
Yep. It's a question of, can you kill my boss?
Well, I'm going to try. So they're basically all the same.
Yeah.
You are staggered, so I'm going to move across here.
1, 2.
1, 2. Charge counter there. Everybody's staggered. Everybody's staggered.
Counters all over the board.
Which one? That one is Bolt.
No, that's not Bolt.
Oh, is it not?
That's Iona.
Okay, so it's still 2 swords.
And single assists.
Yeah.
And a reroll. Ooh.
Crit and the reroll. Single assist.
So I need 2 crits or a crit and a dodge.
Oh.
No, just a dodge. My boss
This
is
game
dead.
is insane.
Dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Dead body, yellow body, dead body. Yellow body. So you get a glory for that one.
I do.
Nothing in power steps, so my 4th and final turn. I might as well charge with this boyo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
So is that Skulk?
That one is Skulk.
Okay.
He's got range 3 attack.
Oh, okay. You're going to Regulus.
I might as well have a go at Regulus.
If you hit, you kill him.
Exactly.
Well, if I don't save it.
3 swords.
Oh, yes.
And I get a reroll because you are staggered.
I am Stagard.
Which is good because that sucked. So 1 reroll. Oh.
Pete's dice return.
So he failed that one.
Okay.
Never mind.
So for my 4th, I'm going to have an attack with Regulus.
Yep.
I'm going to attack this guy. 2 hammers. No supports or anything, but he's not staggered, so literally nothing. So it's
just 2 hammers.
Oh, magic!
Not a sausage.
So
Well, there we go. That's the end of that round.
yeah, you went first.
I did go first. I think I've scored everything as well.
Have you? I've scored nothing.
Ooh, I've scored a rattle, which is scoring the interface if 2 or more enemy fighters have stagger tokens. There are 2 or more enemy fighters with stagger tokens.
There are, yeah.
I've scored Way of the Striking Fang, which is score if there is 1 or more enemy leaders out of action.
Let's do this.
Which I definitely did. And I did not score the last one. I'm going to get rid of... what do I keep? No, I'm going to get rid of Arm to the Fangs, which is basically 3 or more fighters have 1 or more upgrades. One of my upgrades went on the fighter that died, and the other 2 cards had to go together. So that's it. I'm out, so I'm going to draw 3 upgrades and 5 power cards.
I think I'm going to throw all mine away. I've got the Force Dynamics. Score this in an end phase if 1 or more friendly fighters have 2 or more move tokens. Well, I can't score that now because I can't use the...
Going to be
There's
trickier.
no way of doing the Darts Dynamic, I don't think. And then I've got Dread Puppetry, which I have to put a raise counter on Regulus. I don't think there's any way to put raise counters on anybody.
Don't think so now.
No. And I've got Stench of Dynamism, where I've got cast 3 or more spells in the preceding phase. But I have got a magic attack action, but they have to be successful cast. He's only a level 1 wizard, so I'm going to get rid of all of them. So I'm drawing up 3 powers and 3 objectives and 5 powers.
So on to round 2. Time to roll them bones. 1 of each. Ooh. Okay. I think Regulus is definitely the one that scares me the most, so I am going to have a go at him first, I think. Although he's 2 hammers. The other guy's up to 3 damage because he's got Grievous, hasn't he?
He can do 3 damage, yeah.
But Regulus is the only one with a range of 2.
Yeah.
So I am going to have a whack at Regulus with Kin Whisper. 2 hammers and I've got 2 rerolls. 1 hammer. 2 hammers.
Need a crit.
You need a crit or he's in it.
No!
He's dead and I get a glory. In the power step, it's over to you first.
Yeah, so nobody's taken any damage yet, have they?
They haven't.
I'm going to put Unfeeling Fortitude on Ione for her good performance in the previous round.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
Have a hole in the middle. I'm going to put Supernatural Agility onto Kin Whisper, which gives him +1 defense.
Oh. Which one's Kin Whisper? This one?
Yeah, that bloker. Back to you.
Okay, so nothing for me.
I'm going to play Probing Attack, which is push each friendly minion up to 1 hex, which is quite nice. It's just a sidestep for everybody. Each minion can be pushed up to 2 hexes instead if after that push that minion is adjacent to 1 or more enemy fighters.
Okie dokie.
But I don't want to. So he's going to go 1 to there, and he's going to go 1 to there, and he's just going to go 1 to there.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to make a charge action with this person here. To here.
Okay, I'm going to play a reaction to that.
Coil.
Which is Poisoned Traps.
Ooh.
I can make this following reaction. Use this after an enemy fighter's move action. So So you've just moved.
Yep.
Roll 1 attack dice. On a hammer, it staggers the enemy fighter.
Oh, lots of stagger.
Staggery stagger. No.
Not staggered.
Boo.
So it's 2 swords, 2 damage.
Yep.
And you're not staggered, so.
Nope.
Nope.
No swords, no damage. In my second go, I'm going to charge, I think, with crouched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So it's only, well, I say only, it's 2 hammers on this guy. Hammer and a crit. Oh, rolling
2 damage?
hot. Yep, 2 damage.
There's a dead, wherever that is.
I get a glow for that one.
Yep. I can play the corpse-like glow. However, if cast, choose one enemy fighter adjacent to one or more friendly conductive minions. I can re-roll 1 attack dice in rolls of friendly conductive minions that target the chosen fighter.
Okay, so it's going to be that guy there, I presume.
Yeah.
So, 1 dice.
It's
What do
a
you need?
swirl. So
Oh, can he? No.
Worth a try.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
I still have nothing I want to play.
So my second activation, I'll charge with Iona to there.
Okay.
So it's 2 swords.
Having a go at Skulk.
Yeah. She
Don't want to charge onto the...
yeah, I will actually, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 swords. Oh, sword crit.
Crit, okay. Well, Skulk needs 2 dodges. I get double assists as well. But no crit is there, so he's dead. Okay, so onto my third go. I might as well make a ranged attack at Markov with Kin Whisper. 2 hammers, and I get 2 rerolls. 1 hammer, 2 hammers.
So you're on
So it's 2
Markov.
hammers, yeah. 1 damage though.
Crit.
Oh, nothing in power steps.
Okay, well I might as well charge with Markov.
Okie dokie.
My third.
Getting serious now, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, just got to hope for a crit.
Are you going for
I'm
Kin
gonna
Whisper
go for
or
Kin
Skulk?
Whisper.
He's got 3 defense.
Oh, he's got 3 damage as well. Oh no, which is Skulk? No, this one's Skulk, sorry.
Sorry, Skulk, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my minion,
Yeah.
my onion.
Oh, 2 swords, which is completely what I didn't need.
Anyone else, that would have been absolutely fine. Thanks a bunch. Nothing in the power step, I presume, so on to my 4th and final go. I'm going to charge with Kin Whisper. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Okay.
And I might as well have a go at this guy here, Bolt, because he's the only one who's not charged or anything yet. So it's 2 hammers again as usual, and 2 rerolls. Nothing so far. Well, that's something. So that is 2 damage because it's
He's dead.
grievous. So I get glory for that one.
Okay, I will draw a power card for my 4th.
So on to the end phase.
I have scored. No, you went first, actually.
Yes. So I have scored Unsurprising Fate, which is scoring the end phase if 1 or more friendly minions are out of action, which you helped score for me by killing off Crouched. And I've scored Infiltrate Their Lair, which is no friendly fighters are in my territory, and 1 or more friendly fighters are in enemy territory, which is 1 glory.
Okay.
I'm going to keep the last one. I'm just trying to work out if I want to get rid of these cards. I'm going to get rid of Closing for the Kill, which enables me to push people closer if they're staggered.
Okay.
Which I don't need. I'm going to keep 1 of each of the others, so I'm going to draw up 2 and 4.
I've actually scored 1. I scored Forbidden Law. Score this end phase of each surviving friendly fighter has 1 or more charge or 1 or more move tokens.
It's one you really don't want at the start,
No.
but nearer the end, it's like, well, I can do this quite easily.
Even with everybody dead.
Yeah.
Or even with the leader dead, I just managed to score it, so that goes there. I'm not going to score the others. I'm going to get rid of Alternating Strikes. Score this immediately after an activation step in which 2 or more friendly fighters each make 1 attack action. You have to. I think you have to have Danton to do that. I have to do that.
Yeah, because you can't do more than 1 move action without.
And I'm going to keep the other one. There's an outside chance I might score it, but I can't quite remember what's in the deck. So I'm going to draw, draw 2 power cards and 4 objectives. 5 will be cheating.
Right, it's time to roll for round 3. I managed to get another crit, many hammers.
Oh, nothing. Well,
I
not
think
enough.
I get to go first, and I will go first.
Okie dokie.
So what do I want to do? I will go first and I will charge. I think with Skulk this time. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. I might as well direct my attack at Markov.
Okay.
So it's 3 swords, 1 damage, and has stagger. 1 single sword. Oh,
2 crits in your face.
Okay. And then it's on the power steps.
choice.
You'll go, yeah.
I'm going to play Convert Zeal on Markov, which gives him +1 wounds and +1 dice to his range 1 attack actions.
Oh, don't like that. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Spitting Cobra Technique. I can choose 1 enemy fight within 3 hexes of a friendly Kin Whisper, and I will pick Markov. And the roll dice. On a crit, I deal 1 damage to you and stag you. If I don't get a crit, you just get a stagger token.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so just a stagger.
Staggered.
Worth a shot.
Bit jagged.
Absolutely jagged.
Yeah.
Over to you.
I'm going to put Spark of Life on Vlash.
Okay.
It's +1 move, +1 defense.
I'm going to put Spy Rats onto Creep Kin Whisper.
Oh, Spy Rats!
Spy Rats! Which is basically a reaction if you draw a card. Or after a power step in which 1 or more opponents drew 1 or more cards.
Okay, what happens then?
I can choose 1 fighter and I can either stagger them or I can give a guard token
So if I draw a card during an activation or a power step.
Use this after an activation step in which 1 or more opponents drew 1 or more cards.
I'm sure you said power step as well, maybe you said power
Or after
card.
a power step.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
Right,
either one. Basically,
Yeah,
you draw a card, I get to use this.
Okay.
And I can either stagger 1 of your guys or put 1 of my guys on guard.
Okay, well, that's quite interesting.
It's quite a funky little reaction.
Quite good, it's quite nice. Although there needs to be more card draw to make it effective.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably am going to end up drawing cards in this
Yes,
game.
because you've only got 3 fighters now.
And is it only power cards if I swap out?
It just says cards.
Okay.
1 or more cards, or after a power step, which you draw 1 or more cards.
Nice. Okay.
Any cards. Any cards.
Okay, any
Pick a
card
any
will
card.
do. Okay, I'm going to play Sparking Shuffle, which enables me to push up to 2 friendly conductive minions up to 2 hexes.
Nice.
So I'm going to go 1, 2 to there.
Brains.
1, 2 to there.
Brains.
I'm going to play the Dynamic Enhancer on Markov, which gives him +1 damage to friendly conductive minions range 1 attack actions other than scything attacks when they're within 2 hexes.
Oh dear.
They are within 2 hexes, and I've got nothing else.
I've got nothing else either.
Okay, so I'm going to flip this, and then I'm going to attack with Flash.
Okay.
So I haven't got any supports, sadly.
And you're having to go a Skulk or Kin Whisper?
Skulk.
Okay. Skulk does only have 2 wounds.
2
you are more likely
swords.
to kill him. Oh, he did the same thing to me in our other game. Spoilers, but that bloke can't hit the broadside of a barn with his stick. It's almost like he's dead or something. Dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down.
And literally, if you don't kill me, I'll attack you again. That's how it's going to go.
I realise I've got 2 objectives that I can't actually score right now.
Oh, well, I've got 3, so that's... I know, I can score 1. I can score 1.
Right, second activation. I might as well try and kill him.
Flash.
With with Kin Whisper. So 2 hammers,
Okay.
2 rerolls, and all that stuff. 2 hammers. Do I go for the crit? No, I'm not going to go for a crit because you've got to roll a crit, haven't you?
I do not get it, but he hasn't got any extra things.
I do only do 1 damage on him though.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's still
I will push him back to there.
Okay.
And he does have barbs on him.
Okay. So he's staggered. He's staggered.
No, he's not. He's not staggered.
What does Barbs do? Barbs? Barbs, what are you doing, Barbs?
Barbs is if he moves, he'll take a wound.
Okay, so if he moves, he dies.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies.
If he moves, he dies. Didn't want that.
Okay, I've got nothing. So my 2, if you're for having me to do that, I will attack again.
Yep.
Oh, it's a crit!
There's a crit.
It's a crit! And a hammer.
So a crit. I do need a crit. Skulk has 2 dice. Oh! Skulk gets did there.
I've scored an objective!
You scored.
If a friendly minion's attack action takes a fighter out of action.
Nice.
So 2 glory.
Oh, you could win.
No, I can't.
No.
Well, unless this is like a 5 glory card for having 2 people left, or 3 or less people alive.
My third go, I'm just going to have another attack at old Flash. He's done absolutely bugger all. Wait, he
just killed somebody. It's got to be a glory.
Yep. So 2 hammers, Barbs, and Grievous
Barbs.
again. I don't need the Grievous this time, but I do need some successes. I've got 1 hammer. I'll reroll the other one. Just 1 hammer.
Oh, but it's nothing.
He's dead. So I get a glory. I'm then going to play a card.
Okay.
Way of the Slinking Rat. Play this after a friendly fighter's attack action that took the target out of action. Place the friendly fighter on a starting hex in your territory. Squeak, 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 squeak.
You worried I was going to kill you?
Not really, but I just figured I might as well get out of the way. Because next turn I could just charge. At least this time where you don't get a free swing at me. And there is an outside chance that Markov could kill me because he could do 3 damage. And I only have 3 wounds.
That's true.
I've had the dice do worse things to me in the past, so yeah. On your third go.
I'm going to make a move action.
Move, 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 any minion.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. And nothing, your power steps. This is my 4th and final go. Now, I don't know if I should draw an objective because I don't think I can score any of my objectives. I'm gonna get rid of an objective because I can't score any of them, and I'm gonna draw. I'll let you draw it because I did look at them all because I couldn't remember any of them. One of them I can score, so I'm gonna let Robin pick one after I've shuffled them, and see if he's picked me the winning one.
I think you're going to win anyway.
And then that's it for me.
Well, it's my last turn, so I don't care whether you stagger me. So I'm going to get rid of an objective that I can't score, which is mobile resistors, because I need 2 conductive fighters. If you hadn't killed a conductive fighter,
I have to say which one I'm going to get rid of. I'll get rid of the one which means I have to get rid of a boss.
Okay.
Which means my leader has to support the attack, so I definitely can't score that. So you're drawing a card.
I've picked up a card that I also can't score, which is almost exactly the same thing.
Well, I might as well use my reaction, and I will put a stagger token onto your other boss, your other person.
Yep.
Because I can either pick one of yours or one of mine. If I pick one of yours, I give a stagger token. If I pick one of mine, I put one
I
guard.
don't think I care this much because you haven't got any. You haven't got any things unless you've got. Everybody needs a stagger token.
I've got one now that I can score because you've done that. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do something else.
Never mind.
So on to the end phase, and I went first.
You did.
The card you picked for me was actually one that I can't score because I have to have minions make 2 successful attacks. I also had one which means I have to have 3 fighters next to one of yours, which I can't score. But I did score Dazed and Confused thanks to what you just did there, and then we put a stagger on, which is scored in end phase if there are more enemy fighters that have 1 or more stagger tokens than there are surviving enemy fighters that have no stagger tokens. So, and that gets me 2 glory.
Wow, 2?
2 glory that one.
So how much would you have had if you had?
I wish I got that in the first round because I'd staggered everybody.
Yeah, how much would you have had if?
If I hadn't had that, I would have had 10 glory. So that gave me 12. And you got 7.
You've got 7. I would have scored, right?
Yeah.
Meat locker. Score this if each surviving enemy fighter is in enemy territory and each surviving friendly minion is in enemy territory, and that would have given me 3. Then it would have been 10 all.
Oh my word! That would have been. That was
stupid
that
game.
Was really close at the end.
Yeah. Because when you said, "Oh, I could attack him," if you'd attacked him and knocked him back, I wouldn't have scored it.
Yeah.
That's 3 glory swing. But I gave you a stagger token, so you won.
Inaugural game with the Skaven after 4 seasons and no ratties around, and I win a game. I love them. I love them. To be honest, we've played 2 games tonight. If you haven't watched the other game, do check it out in our playlist. We've won 1 each, which is nice.
Yeah.
The Undead have lost both games.
It's funny because I think they're quite strong.
I think they're really good.
I actually should have done what Pete did and checked whether I actually could have scored either of them because I couldn't score either of the ones I was drawing for. So
and I think given the situation, the fact that we've looked at these cards for all of about 10 minutes before the game, I think it's fair to just check and then reshuffle.
So if I had done that, I wouldn't have drawn, and then I would. Well, I might have drawn. No, I probably wouldn't have drawn that either. So it would have been. So it would have been a draw.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There we are. I'm sure we've missed some things in that one, although, I mean, there's so many things. I mean, the Skaven need stagger. That's obviously their thing. They want to stagger people, which is good because it stops people going on guard, and it also gives you that reroll, which is quite handy as well. But overall, that was a ridiculous game. Both leaders dying in the first round.
Yeah.
That was just mental.
I have to say, I know we didn't play it, but I now want to play the Skaven versus the Elves, because I think
there's some interesting dynamics going on there as well.
They both have some of the most thematic
cards
and kind of
behaviours,
mechanics and I'd be really interested to see how they got. And so I've been a little bit down on the Nethermaze release, but I feel like it's pretty good.
So far, actually, these 3 warbands, and I know that the Undead are actually Harrow Deep, not Nethermaze, but I think these 3 warbands have got me much more excited for Underworlds than the previous three, the Cunning Crew, or whatever they were, the Stormcast and the Ogre Pirate. None of those really got me going, but these three have all got me more excited.
I almost feel like, and maybe we should do a separate little video of this, but I almost feel like that this is like the perfect starter box. If you've never played the game before, buy these, and you can just play it.
Yeah,
you can just play it and enjoy it, and it's got so much variation and so many interesting tactics that you could just, you know, we often talk about chess. Things don't change in chess. You could just play this game over and over and over, and I don't think it would get boring.
I think the only thing that's going to get a little bit potentially sticky is the fact that the Skaven are always going for your leader.
Yeah.
So keeping that one right at the back of the board out of the way. I mean, I know the Skaven move fast, so 5 hexes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't quite get you if you're at the back of the board. But obviously your leader's a toughie. They're generally going to be quite good at killing things.
So we have to play the game. But I mean, obviously I helped you by immediately blowing my own foot off.
That did help
in this game.
That did help.
But I feel like because the elves need to do damage, but they need to not kill you.
Yep.
And the leader has got his ability to charge and needs to use that to inspire.
Yeah.
So he's going to end up in your face.
In my general vicinity, the Skaven have got the speed to...
And then you want to take him down. So I think it could be really interesting. We will play that game, I think, in the not too distant future.
Yeah, wow. I actually...
I'm actually really surprised about how... I mean, in some ways, for me, in that second game, the pressure was off a little bit because once the leader was dead, I thought, well, any sort of...
Any glory you score is a win, basically. Is a moral victory in that situation.
Exactly. And I can't believe, actually, that I was not drawing...
It was close.
Not drawing a card away from drawing.
And I think in our previous game as well, spoilers again, but you know, you're going to have to watch it. You should have watched it anyway. In the previous game, I think the Undead were just a gnat's whisker away from actually winning that as well, with a few failed rolls. So it wasn't like the games were absolute landslide victories, despite what the score here is. I mean, that's still 12 to plays 10, which isn't particularly landslide at all.
No, not at all. I'm saying I mean, obviously, there's lots of ifs and buts, but if I hadn't drawn at the end, it would have been 10 each.
Yeah.
Which, I'm going to keep saying that, because then it meant I'd draw.
Yeah.
No, but they would have, it was that close.
It was that close. Yeah. It was like one decision, one thing. So loving this, loving Rivals, actually really loving Nethermaze. Wasn't a fan of the initial release style, but actually playing this in Rivals, it's almost, I have to be careful by saying this, it's almost the perfect little game to be able to play without recording it. You could play this very quickly. You could actually chug in the game quite quick. So thumbs up all around on this one. Yeah. Well done.
Excellent.
Don't know why I'm saying well done to me. Well done, me.
Well done, me.
Well done, pat on the back. So if you do like what you're seeing and you do want to see more, you do want to support us, you'd let us know how we're doing, do leave a comment below, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you see our videos we're coming out with. Let us know what you're enjoying about the Nethermaze or Harrowdeep if you're still knee-deep in Harrow.
Still going to be churning out content for this for the foreseeable future.
I think so.
For this, I'm intrigued to know where it's going to go.
Nethermaze definitely has reinvigorated us, so
yeah, absolutely.
Looking forward to some more of this.
Yeah.
So we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on Patreon and all that kind of stuff, please.
Bye.